Hey, good morning, folks. Val is back here in the kitchen, and today we're going to make an Italian favorite, chicken marsala. But before we get going with the video, a couple of questions I have. Does anybody out there like the outdoors and camping, and maybe you got a cabin in the mountains somewhere like we do, and just kind of maybe off-roading with a Jeep or something like that? Well, I got the book for you. This is a book I wrote, and it's on Amazon. Just do a search on Val DeSantis, okay? It's called Off-Roading on the Plate, and it's all recipes for off-road cooking. So it's where refrigeration is a problem, and stuff you could bring with you, either backpacking or camping or whatever your outdoor activities. So check it out. Like I said, it's on Amazon, and like I said, we like the outdoors, so that's why I wrote the book. Okay, so moving right along, let me go over the ingredients. I have Marsala wine, which I use a cup, but I use a little extra because I like Marsala. Chicken stock. I made a chicken slurry. Oregano, fresh parsley, chopped garlic, olive oil, baby bell mushrooms, and white mushrooms because I like mushrooms. 1 chopped onion, seasoned flour, and 2 chicken breasts cut up and seasoned. Okay, so these are ready to go. All right, so that's basically it, and we're going to get to it. Okay, so we're going to start with the mushrooms, and we're going to put a little olive oil, just like that, and I like to use a little dab of butter to get them started. Just like that. And throw about a half a teaspoon of chopped garlic in there as well. Now, as most of you know, the thing with mushrooms is that they cook down to nothing. So that's why we put a lot in here, because what we're left with after we cook them. Okay. So we just let those go just like that. Okay. Now, in the other pot, we take a generous amount of olive oil. Okay, and another teaspoon of butter. Just like that. Take a little, maybe half a teaspoon of chopped garlic. We put that in there. Now in the mushrooms, I'm going to put some onion. This is 1 small chopped onion. And we let that cook down with the mushrooms. Just like that. never hurts to put a little oregano, just like that. You gotta take it easy on this homegrown oregano. It's pretty powerful. Okay. Now we're going to coat the chicken in flour, seasoned flour, okay, that we did already. You know, a lot of the prep work I like to do before we do the video, just because I don't think there's much sense in, you know, having you guys watch me cut chicken, you know. But it's the Memorial Day weekend 2025, and we're going to have a nice lunch, me and the missus, and kick back today a little bit. We started working in the garden this morning, and putting in a drip system in the new garden. And we'll show you all that once we get it up and running, because that's going to be like really cool. So basically, you're going to be able to push a button and water the garden. Okay, that's like garden number 1. We got it set up like that now, and it's great. I mean, it's set to go off at about 2 in the morning and run for like 2 hours, and then whenever I want to just touch it up a little bit, I hit one button and it runs for 10 minutes. So it's kind of a good thing. Okay, we'll fit this guy in like that. All right. Now with the chicken, you want to get a nice brown on one side. Get back to the mushrooms. See, the mushrooms already is starting to, the water comes out of them. But see, I like mushrooms, so I go a little heavy on the mushrooms. I also like the Marsala Wine, so I go a little bit heavy on that too. As you can see, I hope you can see, the mushroom's already starting to cook down. This is a nice dish. Make sure it's cooking. And stay with me, we'll bring you back in a minute or so once everything starts to cook down. So, since we took a break there, I turned the I turned the heat off on the mushrooms because they're cooked down enough. The chicken is almost ready to go. I gave it a small sprinkle of oregano just for flavor. And now we go to the next step. So I turned the gas off because I don't want to set my kitchen on fire. And this is the Marsala Wine. So we gently pour that in. Okay, this is what's going to give it a lot of flavor. know if I mentioned, I think I mentioned I love Marsala wine. I guess it brings me back to the days of my youth when I used to be, when I was in grammar school in the Bronx. I was an altar boy, and they used to use Marsala wine in the mass. So I guess that's where I got it from. Never left me. So just want to get that good, just like that. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put some chicken broth. Usually a can is good. Now I always reserve a little bit for a slurry, and what the slurry is going to do, you know, slurry is just the chicken broth and a little bit of flour, and what that's going to do is that's going to, you know, at the end we put it, and that's going to tighten everything up with the sauce. The sauce is key here. That's what it's all about. And we're going to bring that to a boil. Already this is getting good, but we ain't done yet. We got a ways to go. Make sure everybody's in the pool. Very nice. I like a good sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and then I'm going to add the mushrooms. I wish you guys could smell this. This is, like I said, if I can invent smell-o-vision, I'd be a very wealthy man. And it's starting to bubble. So now we put the mushrooms with the onions in there just like that. Yeah, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. That's a good combination. So, okay. We're going to give this about 5 minutes to start come to a boil and cook down before we put the slurry in. And we're almost done. It's been about 10 minutes and the sauce is reducing. But what we're going to do is, now's the time, since everything came to a boil, we're going to add the slurry to thicken up the sauce a bit. And as you all know, hope you all know, it doesn't reach its full thickening power until it comes to a boil. So everything is getting real happy in here. Always check the temperature of the thickest piece. It's 181. Great. So like I said, we're going to let this come to a boil with the thickening agent. And you see with the mushrooms, they cook down to nothing, you know, and this is all about the sauce. Sauce is delicious. It's all about the sauce, and this chicken, it's going to melt in your mouth. So we're finished with this. We plated the dish, took our pictures and stuff like that. And now, the moment of truth. We have to taste this. This is amazing. Actually, we put some fresh parsley in there as well. That's always good. We try a couple of mushrooms and the sauce. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Oh, this chicken just breaks apart. Mmm. Awesome, if I do say so myself. The mushrooms are cooked to perfection. The chicken melts in your mouth. And this sauce you want to put in a cup and just drink it. Very, very good. So, I hope you guys make this. This is an Italian favorite. It's one of my favorites. They're all one of my favorites because I love to cook and I love to eat. So, have a nice Memorial Day weekend. Be safe. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and love your life, and have a good one. See you in the next one.